Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
You're listening to RockSlamRadio.com. From all studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So grab a groupie, throw some horns, and settle in for another fine show from RockSlamRadio.com.
The West Central coast of Florida has an amazing music scene. Festivals, clubs, special performances, and there's always a lot of live music. The problem has always been getting the word out about events. Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer.
It's Thursday night. Rock Slam Radio. The Surge with your hosts, Terry Tull, Tim Cronin, coming to you live over the internet airways. It's the best show you can actually watch and listen to on internet radio. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, so stick around. Don't go away. Whatever you do, grab a drink, grab a pizza. I don't care what you get. Just have fun. Sit back and relax. We're gonna have a blast right here. The Surge.
Surge blew in, wondering where it would go next. When it reached Madeira Beach, way down in John's Pass, under the boardwalk is where it hit next. People were running for their lives, trying to get out of this path. When that storm surge blows into your town, you better get around to hear that storm surge band playing their songs under the boardwalk is where they'll be found. Storm is raging with hurricane winds, getting ready to knock on your door. When that storm surge blows into your town, you better get out of its path.
All right, here we go. It's that time. Here come the boys now. Get ready to do their thing right here at Rock Slam Radio and the Surge Radio Show. Here's Terry Tull and Tim Cronin. Hey, it's that time. Welcome to the Surge. I'm Terry Tull.
I'm Mrs. DJ.
And this is the Surge. All right, we got a great show lined up for you tonight. I'm telling you what, it's going to be a blast. We've got the Strung Over Band in the studio today, and it's going to be a really good kick butt kind of a show. Happy Valentine's Day to all you Valentine ladies and guys out there. And speaking of that, Mrs. DJ, where's my kiss?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Mwah.
You're allowed to do that on air?
Yeah, now that we got that out of the way. This is my beautiful wife sitting in tonight. Tim couldn't be here.
on the Surge tonight. He's got a Valentine's show that he's doing somewhere. So it's, one of those things where he's working all the time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we got a lot going on tonight. We're going to be talking about the seaside and some interesting things going on down there in Port Richey, and as well as getting the Strung Over guys in here tonight to do some live stuff for us. So having said that, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's go right to those first two videos, 1 and 2 for me, Adam, if you would. And you guys just kick back and enjoy this. This is live from the seaside. Doing some interviews about their thing that's been going on the last couple weeks. If you would, Adam, take it away, buddy. Hey, this is Terry Tull, and I'm here at the Seaside Inn with the Strung Over Band. And a lot of things are going on the Surge, and these guys, I wanted to come down here to the Seaside and interview them tonight because they're out here doing their thing and doing a really good job. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, starting down here on this end.
My name is Jeremiah. They call me Mr. Bullfrog on stage. Lead guitarist, a little bit of vocals.
Well, I'm Neil, the drummer, trying to keep these two guys together.
And he does a good job.
Originally from Trinidad. I've been in the business for a long time. And I've been knowing these two guys since I came to Florida. And we just put something together, and I think we have a nice little bond.
We do.
And it's pretty good. Yeah.
My name is Jason Dean. I met Jeremiah locally when I moved over here, and it stuck. It worked. It really worked.
Cool.
I lead vocals and some guitar and some piano and sometimes a mandolin.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that the last time I saw you guys, you had your piano out here.
Yes.
I'm just curious, what prompted you to name the band Strung Over?
Jeremiah and I were actually sitting in my living room, and we wanted some sort of double entendre, I think, and we both played the guitar, did our thing, and somehow it kind of spawned up to Strung Over. It was a good conjure from that meeting. Yeah.
Wow. So where did you and Jeremiah actually meet?
Over a game of darts, actually.
It was. I was actually helping run a bar off of 52 called Beer Hut, which is now just closed, and he came in looking for a place to drink close to home, and I was throwing darts, and hey, let's play a game, and it went on from there. I was hosting an open jam over there at that point in time. He came in, and as soon as he opened his mouth for the first verse, I was like, yeah,
we're doing it.
And that's was history ever since.
Yeah, we've been playing ever
literally.
since.
Wow. So how long have you been together now?
2.5.
Almost 2 years, I think. Yeah.
About 2 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Through a couple of other
projects and stuff,
but this one is sticking. It's really sticking.
Cool. So I know you guys are probably aware of all the controversy that's been going around about the Seaside the last few weeks about it maybe closing down. Now that all of that controversy is out and it's over with, how do you feel about the Seaside and the fact that they are going to stay open?
Well, we love it.
It's a great place, man.
It is, and I mean, I wouldn't want to lose Jeff as an advocate. I mean, he has been such a partner almost with us, getting us, keeping us involved, and he's very involved. He does what he does, and I couldn't appreciate him anymore. I think that this is his home base. Everybody knows when they hear about this, they know who Jeffrey is, and I would be sad to see it go. So I'm glad that it's alive.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Chrissy and Donnie were able to get that all nipped in the bud and work it out.
Same here. I've been playing in and out of various other bands that's played here for fill-in lead guitarist for many years, so it's kind of feels like your home bar, so to speak.
Yeah, what's really nice about this venue is that they've done so much for the community.
They really have.
You know, as far as the benefits that they've done, the monies they've raised for underprivileged children. For instance, this last one with the sheriff's officer who was killed in action.
We were here.
Just amazing amounts of things. So for this venue to go away would be a really sad day for Pasco County.
It would be detrimental to the community, like you said. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And again, I have to give Jeff props. He's right up front there. I mean, he does what he can because he wants to, not because he has to, and that's admirable.
Yeah, he's a good promoter for the bar, and Donnie and Chrissy are really lucky to have him do what he does, because he does it so well. The pictures that he takes throughout the evenings and getting people's candid
He keeps the
shots.
internet posted, that's for sure.
Absolutely. He's the guru of that, that's for sure. All right, well, we're here at the Seaside again with the Strung Over Band, and these guys are going to be on the Surge this coming Thursday. So you guys tune in Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening at 8 o'clock and have a blast with the Strung Over Band, ladies and gentlemen.
Good plan, thanks.
This is Terry Tull reporting for the Surge right here at the Seaside, and right now I'm with Eric Embry. Eric, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Terry. How's it going, man?
Good, man. You guys, the Embry brothers have been around for a long time. Wow. How many years now?
Embry Brothers Band was actually Wiley Fox in the beginning. Started in the early 90s. I think that's about right. And writing songs, having fun, good family harmonies. Mostly country at the time, mostly all original music when we started out. Just doing what we loved and learning our craft as we went.
I remember a lot of those shows. You never knew I was in the audience, but I've been to a couple of your guys' shows, and you were phenomenal. You still are.
Thank you.
And your boys are doing real well too.
Yeah, they are. My son and one of my nephews, they have a band, Look Right Penny. They're doing that deal. That's an alternative rock band, and they're really good. They've got an independent record label with Beeler Brothers, doing a little touring. And then my nephew Ryan and his buddy Thomas G, they're known as the Bearded Brothers. They're playing around town.
They were here last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
no, Friday night.
Yes.
We were here last night.
Yes.
Storm Surge. Cool. So I know you know about all the controversy about the Seaside and all that type of thing, but how do you feel now that they're really going to stay open and everything's worked on?
We're actually we were heartbroken when we heard that they were going to be closed.
Yeah.
We consider the Seaside home base. We've been playing here for quite a while now, and it's just the feel here is like no other place around this area. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's just the mixture of the people, the place, the water, the music.
Beautiful sunsets like we're having right now.
This is why we're here tonight. My wife's taking pictures of the sunset. Came out to get a bite and do that. Like I say, one of our favorite places we consider home base. And it looks like for at least the next 5 years, we can all consider it.
Yeah, that's thank God for that, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, listen, I know you're busy, so I won't keep you real long, but I'd really like to get you, you and the guys on the Surge radio show sometime.
Cool.
And so you can talk about the old days as well as what's coming up for the boys and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
And I also want to get those guys in to the radio show as well at some point. So let's work that out if that's okay with you. And
that would be fantastic.
And I'll hit you up with a friend request on Facebook, and then we'll talk about when we can get you on. How's that sound?
Absolutely. Sounds
all right,
good, Terry.
Got Eric Embry here at the Seaside and the Surge Radio Show, and we'll see you shortly.
Later.
Back here again at the Seaside. This is Terry Tull, and I'm with Sierra, one of the bartenders here at the Seaside. Sierra, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind? How long have you been here?
I came here 5 years ago. I've been at Seaside for 5 years. I'm one of the main bartenders at the big bar. We're all really tight, all of us that work here. We're all like family. Thomas and Jeffrey have been here just as long as I have. Most of the time, anybody that works here ends up staying here.
Yeah, I've noticed that about this place. I mean, I've been coming in here for probably about 5 years, so it's been an exciting place to come and visit, and not only to do that, but to perform here as well. So, you work the front bar. Let me ask you, are you night shift or day shift?
I'm usually night shift.
Night shift?
Yeah, I just took on Saturday days. I have a lot of friends that come in and just ride through on their bikes and have a bite to eat, relax as they go from bar to bar, event to event, or whatever they do.
Now,
I know you know, of course, about all the controversy about the Seaside possibly closing down, and I'm just kind of curious. And being here for 5 years, I mean, when you first heard that news, I mean, how did that hit you?
At first, I thought it was just a joke. I thought it was gossip or, somebody playing a prank or just. I've heard stuff like that before.
Oh, you always do it.
Yeah, but it was another bar across the street, and they thought it was us, and I've heard it before, but I thought it was a joke. And then when my boss came to me and said, "Yeah, it might be us," I was devastated because we're all like family here, and if they close down, then we're all going to break up, and we're really tight. So.
Right. So now that you know it's not closing down.
Yeah, now I just laugh at the people that laughed because they thought we were closing down.
Yeah, I think the first initial shock for us, for Storm Surge. I mean, I didn't really panic. I was nervous, but I didn't really panic. I kept telling everybody, look, I'm not gonna panic until the real people, Donnie and Chrissy, actually come and say we're closing down.
Yeah.
Because rumors and speculation, they're flying all over the place. So you can go to any bar and you have rumors and speculation about what's going on. So, but it's so good to actually know they're not going anywhere. When you've got a venue like this, it would just make absolutely no sense for the place to shut down. And I'm so glad that you guys are staying open. And you get to keep your job, and that's a wonderful thing. And
especially at these times.
Yeah, exactly. So Sierra, I'd like to thank you for sitting in here for a second, talking with me from the Surge, and I hope you watch the show.
I will.
Please do, and spread the word about it. It's going to be this Thursday night. We're going to do a little Valentine thing, and then we're going to have the Strung Over Band and talk about the Seaside. Get this whole thing nipped in the bud about the Seaside closing down.
Okay.
That's the whole idea why we're here tonight, and I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And we're out. Back again. All right, we're back in the studio live here, and I'd like to apologize real quick. The last interview that I did, the band was playing during that interview, and so it was a little bit too loud for us to understand. Marianne was from Canada, and was letting us know all the fun time she's had down there at the Seaside, and I'm glad that it's not closing down. And having said that, let's just nip it in the bud about the Seaside in Port Richey. They are not closing down, folks. They got everything worked out, and it's just going to be one killer venue, as always. Okay, well, right now, live in the studio, we've got the Strung Over Band, and if you guys will introduce yourself, start down there at that end.
I'm Jason Dean.
I'm Jeremiah the Bullfrog.
And we have Neil over here. Neil's got a...
This is Neil.
There we go, Neil. You can actually pick that mic up, buddy. Don't be shy. Hey, listen, my wife has some questions that she wants to ask you guys. That really cool questions.
Oh, no,
It
don't
would
say
be
oh,
easy if it were him.
No, I was asking Terry today. I said there's some things I'd like to bring up. First, I want to thank you all for being here tonight on my debut on the show. I think it's awesome that you all came to join us. I was just curious. You all are so talented. I wondered if the current instruments you play have always been your passion. If it's your first choice.
Jeremiah, you can start there.
Thank you. Yeah, for myself, it was first choice. Dad got it was a yard sale guitar. Brought it home one day. Action was so high you could put your pinky underneath between the strings and the fretboard, but that's what I learned on.
Wow.
And he just brought a how-to book, and I sat down there and read it, finished the book, and I'm like, okay, what next? So when buying another guitar, I went ahead and grabbed the second edition, so to speak, and just went from there. And then after the second book, it was learn by ear.
Wow.
That's the way I came about.
Learned on your own. How about you, Jason?
My first instrument was the piano. I played that for, I guess, almost 20 years, and it got too heavy to carry around. You can't really bring that to a party. So I found a guitar, and that seemed to fit me. I sat there and played it, like Jeremiah said, played it until I figured it out. and it got me curious. Actually, I picked up a mandolin as well. Leah just got me a ukulele. I've got a violin. I'm gonna do them all. You know,
There you
before it's
go.
all over and done with. But the piano first, yes, and the guitar was much more mobile. So
Yeah, I know what
that
you're
worked.
saying about piano, man, because I've got a very heavy keyboard that I bring out to every show that I have to set up, you know, to play what we play.
Absolutely.
Neil, same question, buddy. Did you start out on drums?
Well, actually, no. My career started many years ago. I first started out as a trumpet player. Yeah,
Wow.
strange enough. But we had a pretty good drummer in the band, and I always used to be sitting behind his drums, knocking on it, you know. And over the years, just in the rock era, I started playing the drums, and I stayed with it ever since. You know, but I still toot the horn every now and then, but I don't really ever play it.
Oh, you mean the trumpet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trumpet.
What's something that worked best for you that melded over into the drums from playing the trumpet?
Well, actually, when I'm playing the drums, I still kind of have horn
You hear that back
dynamics. You know, like
Yeah.
horn dynamics that I try to phrase on the drums while I'm playing and while I'm trying to keep the beat. You know, it keeps the music a little more exciting. You know.
Yeah, you're good at that. I'll give you that.
So you've not been in this country that many years. Curious as to how these fellows found you.
Actually, I've been in this country many years.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been living in the United States for about 44 years.
But
that's
you're,
a few years.
Yeah.
but you're from Trinidad originally, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool.
110
Well,
years
I just
ago.
I moved down here to Florida. My dad was sick, and I came down here to kind of look after him, you know.
Mhm.
And we had this favorite little club called the Beer Hut. It's a jam session place. And we guys, you know, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been knowing these guys, you know, at the jam sessions, and you know, we've been playing together, you know, off and on. But we finally put this thing together, and we've been working at it as a steady little unit, and it seemed to be working out pretty fine.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What's your favorite venue that you've played as a band?
Well, look.
Besides the
beside the
seaside.
seaside.
Besides the
Absolutely.
seaside,
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We played quite a few places. There was this nice club called restaurant called Passports. We played for New Year's Eve.
It's true.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
That was fun.
They
That was
treated
Yeah,
fun.
that was a New Year's Eve night, and
Yeah, that
we
was
opened up
definitely
the
fun.
New Year with that, and that was a pretty cool place. Yeah,
I think I appreciate the two venues that have given us outside areas, and that's been Seaside once and help me out.
Sam's on the beach.
Sam's on the beach
Yeah,
as well.
Sam's Beach
Yeah,
Bar.
absolutely.
Outside,
That
That's
is
a
a
fun
weather.
bar.
yeah.
That's
Sam's
fun.
is really
We're in
cool.
Florida. I mean,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
It's fun. It's
Yeah, I'm
fun.
hoping to get Storm Surge in there pretty soon. I'm working on that, but
Excellent.
yeah, definitely. Before we get too far going here, let me remind people that they can call in at 727-597-4022. Again, that's 727-597-4022. Also, you can message us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/The Surge with the letter or the number 2, and then just hit us up with a message right on Facebook Live, and we'll try to answer those questions for you. So remember, that's facebook.com/The Surge 2, and we can answer your questions. All right, getting back to some questions here. Nancy, you had a couple more, I think.
I don't think so.
You don't?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, then, in that case, I'll tell you what. Let's do. Adam, if you'll run number 3 over there for us, video number 3. No, not yet. Oh, I got it. Okay, we can stretch that out a little bit.
Sure.
In the meantime, let's see. Where are you guys? In fact, where are you guys playing at coming up? Okay.
Say about this Friday is the Anchorage Saloon. It's actually my other half's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to celebrate that and have a nice shindig at Anchorage Saloon. And then the following Friday will be at Kicking Wing off of 52.
Oh, cool.
On
So-
52.
That's another nice venue
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's
It's-
pretty cool. They've got a decent stage in there, and plenty of
Food,
good
drinks,
food and
that's
drinks,
fun.
and that's what we do.
Yeah.
We eat, drink, and play.
Yeah. Oh, don't we all?
I love it.
I know it. The feeling all too well. Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a question for you guys. You said you've been together about 2 years, roughly, give or take, right?
Well, we've known each other that long. We've been doing this for 6 months now, I guess.
Yeah, I say Strung Over's only been together about 7 tops.
Yeah.
My question was, I kind of have a neat question. Where was it? Can you remember the very first gig you ever played professionally?
That's tough because through college, we had a number of concerts. If you're saying me as like the front man,
Right.
Yeah, come back to me. On
Come
that
back
one.
to you. on that one. How about you, Jeremiah?
Oh goodness. First place I ever really played out. Boulevard Lounge, off of Grand Boulevard there in Newport Richey.
What were you, about 13, 14?
I
Beer in your
was, oh gosh, 16. And
Really?
it was actually an open jam. They opened up the back door, took my stuff in, set it up on stage. I sat out back until it was my time. When it was my time to play 4 songs, I shut up on stage. I unplugged everything of mine and walked back out the back door. And then literally after I was old enough to be in the bar officially, my first actual gig in, for the life of me, I cannot remember the first band. I'm sorry. But the first band I played in and got paid to play there at a show was the same place,
Oh,
Boulevard
wow.
Lounge. So it was kind of ironic.
That's the one
Kinda
up here
cool.
on 19, right?
The Boulevard Lounge is off of Main Street and Grand area down in Newport Richey.
Oh, that one.
Over by Cocktails.
Right.
Right.
I know where it's at. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I used to do some jam sessions over
Yeah.
there with Mike Santangelo.
Yeah, yeah.
And Tommy used to run a big jam session down there a lot. Neil, same question, buddy. What was your first gig? Can you remember?
My first gig, too many years ago.
Were we alive?
Oh, hey, we got a caller. Caller, you're on the air. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was just wondering if there's any if there are any CDs you can purchase.
Of the Strung Over Band? That's a good
Yes.
question. Is there? Do you guys have any CDs?
Not just yet. We're
Not
actually
yet.
working on a contract for that, I think.
Yeah.
We're coming up with some numbers and putting that
Actually,
together.
yeah, actually, they might be recording in my studio, as a matter of fact, in Storm Surge Studios. So they're going to be working on that very soon.
Thanks for
Very
asking.
good, thank you.
Who are we talking to here, caller? Who is this?
That's
This is Tim. What's going on, my guys?
Timmy.
Tim.
Tim, what are you doing? Tim?
I just hit a break on my Valentine's Day gigs. Pretty nice full house here at S&J's.
Oh
Looking
man,
good.
that is awesome news, buddy. So hey, but by the way, folks, we've got Tim Cronin on the line. My other sidekick in the Surge here, and
yes, indeed.
yeah, so it's like very cool. So you guys are slammed down there, huh?
I wouldn't say slam, but the seats are full.
Well, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
Yes, indeed. Just letting you know, by the way, I think you're going to have Ms. DJ next week because I just got informed that the Seaside had a cancellation, and so they're going to have me in there next Thursday.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to work that out with her, but then we can probably work that out. If not, I'll get AJ to do it with me.
Hey, there you go. AJ would be a blast.
Oh yeah. And if he can't make it, I'll ask Jason over here. Maybe he might sit in here with me. That'd be fun too.
There you go.
All right.
Now the Strung Over guys. How you guys doing?
Absolutely wonderful. Thank
Doing
you for
good.
asking.
Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Yeah. You'll be able to catch the show later on, Tim. It'll be on. You know that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, we did some really interesting stuff with them down there at the Seaside Sunday when they were playing down there. So I did a music video for them and all that kind of stuff. So it's which is going to air very shortly here. But
okay, you're about to air it. Very cool.
Yep. So we're going to have to break away from here, bro.
Not a problem. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, man. You break a leg down there, dude.
Thanks, man.
but
Take
not the
care.
one you
Hey,
use.
thanks for calling.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I think we're ready for that video, Adam. If you would run that. This is the boys live at the Seaside Inn this past Sunday.
if everybody was strong. Young people speaking their minds, walking out soul mattresses now strong. Yeah, children, that sound, everybody look watch. Strikes me and into your lap will creep. South sweet with rain. It's still alive. The man comes and take you away. Time is not children. That's how I look what's going on.
All right, we're back in the studio, and guys, that was a great job over there at the Seaside, man. The other night, it was like rocking, dude. You guys, you know what? You know what I find interesting about you guys is you don't have a bass player.
We do not have a bass player.
You know, and it's like to get the sound that you guys are getting, and then Neil over here on the percussion, man. This guy is like, I'm telling you, the first time I heard you guys, I was a little leery because I'm thinking there's no bass player up there, and then he's so in the pocket to where
Precisely.
it, I mean,
Yep.
nails everything. It's perfect.
It is. We've made a couple of adjustments for sound in order to maybe enhance some bottom end.
Right.
But he is the one who makes it possible, if you will.
Yeah, he's usually we call it bottom and company. He's company.
Yeah.
I mean, they're it's just my favorite expression is bottom and company, and I mean he's totally there. You know,
That's
what I mean?
it.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, you guys ready to maybe do a live song here for us?
We can do that.
That'd be awesome.
Think.
You think?
Well, actually,
Cool.
I don't have my full drum set here, but I'm going to try to make do with what I got.
I think you can handle it, Neil. I really do. All right. This is I think you're gonna do what, 3 a.m.?
We'll do 3 a.m. You requested that. We can do that.
All right.
You ready?
All right, guys.
How about
Here
you?
is the Strung Over Band live in the studio.
She said it's cold outside and she hands me my raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. And she said it's all gonna end, well it might as well be my fault. And she only sleeps when it's raining, and she screams and the voice is strained, and she says, baby, well, it's 3 a.m. and I must be lonely. Oh no. Yeah, but she says, baby, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. And the rain gonna wash away, I believe it. Well, she's got a little bit of something, God is better than nothing. And in a color portrait world, she believes she's got it all. And she swears the moon don't hang no quite as high as it used to. And she only sleeps when it's raining, and she screams, and her voice is strained, and she says, baby, well, it's 3 a.m. and I must be lonely. Well, yeah, but she says, baby, no, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. And the rain gonna wash away, I believe it. It's the day of the Valentine, fellas, don't you splurge. Just sit your lady down and listen to the surge. If you want to buy some flowers, send them to your mom. 'Cause all you need is radioslam.com. Go ahead.
All right, guys. Awesome, man. I like the little surge thing that you did for Valentine's Day. That was really cool.
We know nothing.
Hey, I got a couple of shout-outs real quick. Connie Bonds from Undercover Betty. Connie's listening tonight, so I just wanted to give them a little plug. Nighthawk, a buddy of mine, all the way from New Zealand, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and Nance and I used to have this show called Indie Hits Productions. We did a radio, but we didn't have video. And Nighthawk designed our website for that, and I wanted to give him a special shout-out because he's out there listening all the way in New Zealand.
Very
so
cool.
that's really cool. Also, we got probably about 8 minutes left, 7 minutes, something like that. So if you want to call in real quick, it's 727-597-4022, and you can talk to us and ask the guys some questions if you like. Another little plug I need to get rid of here real quick is Storm Surge is playing the 23rd at the Overtime Lounge Saturday, the 23rd. So you guys want to come out to the Overtime on the 23rd and check us out. We're going to be rocking the house over there at the Overtime. Also, April the 20th, we're booked over at the Sandbar once again. So we'll be back over there. And a special shout out to Marcy and Jeff at the Seaside and all those folks, who hire us all.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, we should do that.
Yes.
Thank you for hiring us.
Yes, we thank them greatly for all the fine jobs that they do. And again, I'd like to thank Adam for another great show in there. Our engineer here at Rock Slam Radio does a fine job every week. This is our second show, and
Very cool.
Mrs. DJ is here with me.
Yeah.
She's a little quiet tonight, but she'll get back into the swing of
She
things.
did good. She had her questions.
Oh,
She popped
absolutely.
them out. She had more than you did. Now who's prepared?
Hey.
There you go. Thank you, Jason.
Ooh,
All right,
just
so
ragged on
Strungover
me.
will not be back on the Surge again. Is
No.
that what you're saying?
No, that's not true. But anyway, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about real quick? Anything at all?
I think it's a good idea that you said thank you to all of the people who have brought us into their bars and to their restaurants and whatnot. I mean, Jeremiah and Amber have done a good job of going out and scouting and whatnot, but these folks call us back. I mean, they literally call us back. We'd like you to book 2 more shows. Where can we put you? Thank
Right.
you very much. Sincerely.
That's another thing. Amber is real
Oh, yeah.
instrumental in you guys' what you do.
Her and Leah work their
yes.
tails off. I mean, they do a good job. They tell us what we need to hear, not so much what we want to hear.
And by
That's
the
our
way,
job.
I don't know who
Like the
designed.
shirt.
I don't know who designed these T-shirts.
That was actually a neighbor of
Yeah, my neighbor
Jason's.
drew the logo that we have, and then I did the rest of the graphics there to mash it all together and get the shirts and whatnot. And we're real proud of those. So I'm glad you guys have them on.
Speaking of that, I need to talk to you about shirts for Storm Surge. So
Alrighty.
yeah, we gotta. I
Gotcha.
gotta find out where you had them
I
done.
know the guy. You do this, you're fine.
Oh,
Solid.
cool beans. Cool
I know
beans.
the guy.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming in tonight, man, and doing our second show
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And again,
Yes.
Exactly.
is there any special Valentine out there, Neil, you'd like to say hello to?
Yeah, what's her name?
Come on, Neil. What's her name, buddy?
Right now, I'm looking for a Valentine.
He's looking for a Valentine.
All right, you heard it here.
Call
Alex.
in now.
You heard it first, so
Look us up on the internet, and you'll find the show dates, and you can come and see Neil.
Absolutely.
If he can play the drums all night, he'll talk to you too.
Another quick shout out to my cousin Sharon. I know she's out there listening too. So, hey Sharon, what's up? Just wanted to give you a little shout there. But yeah, we had a great show, and I appreciate you guys coming out tonight and
Thanks for having us.
joining us.
And again, it's we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be in half the venues even if it wasn't for people like you and other bands letting us up on stage. I mean, Emery Brothers have let us up on stage a few times.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're good people.
And speaking of the Embry Brothers,
yes.
I talked to Eric Sunday.
Yes.
Right. we saw
Well,
that.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to get the Embry Brothers on.
That'll be very cool. I'll have to make
Excellent.
sure to call in.
Yep, we'll watch for sure.
I'm
Yes.
working on Stormbringer as well.
Mm.
Oh,
And
cool.
Greg Billings Band. I'm trying to get those guys in here too. So
Wow.
special
right.
shout out to those guys. And yeah, it's moving quite along. You know,
Excellent. We'll be watching.
we're like cruising. You know what I'm saying? The other thing too, I'd like to say real quick because we're running out of time here, is that Charlene and Risa were on last week with Tim and I, and
Yes.
it was our first show, and they made us feel so comfortable. You know what I mean? They just really they have a killer show at Where's the Party. Also,
Yes.
another good show to check out is T-Bone's Rock Show.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's where.
Terry Williams and Jim Gravely.
Yep.
Those guys have it going on. So check out all the fine shows here at Rock Slam Radio and of course the Surge. And this show will be airing probably within 5 minutes after the show is over. You'll be able to watch it for the whole next week until next week's show. So having said that, I think we're close to time here. Is that what we're looking at? We got what, 1 minute? What, you want me to talk for another minute?
I do.
I mean, nah, it's cool. No, Adam, we got it. It's like cool. But yeah, this is a fun thing to do, man. I'm glad the Storm Surge came in one night with the girls, things just snowballed, man.
I'm
and
happy for
we
you.
started talking to them right away about it.
Right on.
And here we are with the Surge. So,
Awesome.
folks, all I can say is tune in next week. Not quite sure who I'm going to have on. It's going to be a surprise for next week.
Surprise. To
But
everyone,
I
including
guarantee
you.
I guarantee you it's going to be another cool show. But again, real quick, Undercover Betty's out there listening. I'm going to have them on the show real soon, and we're ready. So, like, if Adam wants to take it away, we'll see you guys next time right here on the Surge. Thanks for tuning in this week at Rock Slam Radio, checking out The Surge with Tim Cronin and Terry Tull. Don't forget to check them out next week, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And without a doubt, radio worth watching. Oh, yeah.